RFK Jr. all of a sudden becoming a thing. Now, very interesting because Joe Biden, it looks like he's losing his facilities. It looks like he's falling apart. He can't remember where he is, can't remember numbers, what day it is. RFK Jr. comes on and he puts this thing out over the weekend and he's jacked. He's in great shape and he's 69 years old. Talk to us a little bit about, do you think you will face Joe Biden in a general election in 2024?
I don't know whether or not he makes it to the gate. I really can't tell you that. That's really the question. Will he make it to the starting gate? He obviously, he's got some problems, some very big problems, physically, mentally. I don't know. I mean, you tell me, is he going to make it to the starting gate? But, you know, they'll come up with somebody. I will say RFK Jr., who I've known not very well, but I've known for a while, and I respect him. A lot of people respect him. He's got some very important points to be made. No, he's a respected person. He's at 21, 22, I saw just now.
Should they debate,
and
sir?
That's a lot for somebody that came in with absolutely no chance of winning.
Should they debate? Should Biden and RFK debate? Should Biden have a Democrat debate? The Democrats don't want to put him up for a debate because I guess they're afraid he'll look weaker than he actually is.
Well, I just don't think that they'll allow him to debate anybody. I mean, you could put up a child. I don't think they'll allow him to debate. They're not going to allow it to happen. I love debating him, but, you know, that was very quick. Our debates, they went, and they were protected. He was so protected by Chris Wallace. Chris Wallace wouldn't allow the question when I said, how come the mayor of Moscow's wife gave him $3.5 million? Chris Wallace said, well, that's not a fair thing for you to ask. Well, it turned out to be a big point because now everyone's saying, how come the mayor of Moscow's wife gave him $3.5 million? I mean, he was so protected by the, I call them the debate refs. You know who there were refs for? There were refs for him. But, you know, the debates were, it was crazy, some of the things. He admitted that I was right on energy. That's why I said, oh, I feel like Perry Mason. He actually admitted it at the end of one of the debates. And I said, that's a big thing. He basically admitted that he was going to destroy energy. You know, we're no longer energy independent. We were going to be energy dominant within 6 months. We were going to make up so much money. We were going to make so much money to reduce debt and to lower taxes even further. I gave the largest tax cut in history. We're going to lower taxes further, and we were going to reduce debt.
So
what they decided to do is let's go all electric. Let's have all electric cars so everybody can drive for an hour.
I'm a former oil trader. I spent 20 years in the oil business. Never once did oil, I don't think it went under $10 a barrel. Under you, it went negative. They were paying people to store oil because Donald Trump's oil policy, bar none, the strongest the country's ever seen.
We got the gasoline prices down to $1.87. Actually, we had periods of time where it was less than that. People were happy. We had the greatest economy in history. In history, there's never been an economy like we had going. And then you got hit by China's gift to us, okay, COVID, or the China virus, as I call it, because it's a much more accurate name. We get hit by that. And we brought it back, and the stock market was higher. When I left, it was higher than pre-COVID. I mean, if you think about it, it was a miracle, the job we did. We actually did it twice. But there's never been an economy the likes of which we built. We had something, every single group of people, black, white, everybody, Hispanic, women, men, everybody was at the top of the line. Whether you had a high school diploma or you graduated number one in your class from the Wharton School of Finance, everybody was doing well. It was an amazing period of time, and I think that's why my poll numbers are so high, because people want it back.
You know who doesn't think you got it in you? Chris Christie. I know how hard it is to campaign. I know how much stamina you need, and you have stamina, but Chris Christie's on the trail for, I think, 2 weeks or so, and it looks like he's just conked out.
Well, Chris is exhausted. I know him very well. He had a tremendous problem with Bridgegate. He left with a 9% approval rating in New Jersey, and I think that's probably all you have to say. When you say 9%, the people in New Jersey were very unhappy with Chris. He couldn't get elected dog catcher right now, so, you know, why would he be running for president and do well? So Chris is at 1 or 2%, and we're trying to figure out who they might be.
Yeah, well, he called you a schoolyard bully today, and I'm just trying to figure out why he's bothering to do this, literally just to take you down a notch or so.